Hey, what's up everybody? It's Thundershot, and what is this in the background? Yeah, that's right. Before we get this video underway, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the background real quick. This is the game Sonic Adventure 2. This is its HD port over to the PS3. And that's about it. It's a really great game, and it ties into what I'm going to be talking about, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. I needed background, and I have Dragon Ball people. I have people who want me to go back to doing Call of Duty stuff. I have Grand Theft Auto people. I have a bunch of different, I have playthrough people, everything like that. And I couldn't make up my mind on what I wanted the background for this to be. And I didn't want to do a face vlog because I think face vlogs are boring. Not just for me, but for you guys too. It's just looking at someone talk, I guess. I don't know. So I went ahead and I threw up some gameplay Sonic Adventure 2 in the background. But the two topics today I wanted to hit were where I'm at on the PS4 so far and what I'm going to do with playthroughs. Now, I'm going to go and talk about the PS4 first. I've seen it, it's out. If I had extra money, I would get it. But I don't, I could get it now if I wanted to, but there's nothing that I've seen so far that's blown me away. Knack looks like a fun game. I've seen Knack, obviously. There's a few titles that are only on next-gen stuff like PS4, but for the most part, all the good games now that are out on PS4 are also on PS3, so I'm not ready to upgrade yet. Even GTA, which is like the big title, is still fun to me. I'm still playing Grand Theft Auto. So that's where I'm at on the PS4. I am going to get it eventually, maybe after Christmas sometime, I don't know. But as of right now, I'm not in a big hurry to pick it up. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just waiting for, if there's one big title that comes out that I would really appreciate, then maybe, yeah, I would go get it. But as of right now, there's not really a lot of games or any game I would want to play through, you guys, that isn't already on the PlayStation 3. So, I don't know. We're just waiting. We're waiting to make sure that they're all fixed, first of all, for Xbox One and PS4. Some of the first launch consoles are messed up. They're broken. Some things don't work on them. So I'm going to let them get all their bugs sorted out. Let all the new games come out. Let the new games get their bugs sorted out, because all the new games are going to have bugs too. And I'm just going to kind of sit on it for a while. But I will, yes, eventually get a PS4 and totally be doing playthroughs of stuff on there for you guys. Secondly, the other thing I want to talk about was playthrough news, playthroughs for games and stuff. Now, what I'm going to get to next, because as of right now, Last of Us ended, so a new spot opened up. Also, my computer, I know it's hard for you Grand Theft Auto guys. I want to apologize to you guys who are here for the Grand Theft Auto playthroughs, because I've been very off with getting those uploaded lately. I may upload one or two in a row, then nothing for almost a week, and that's got to be aggravating, I know that. Where I'm at right now, my computer can only upload one video a day because it's weak sauce, but that should be getting fixed very, very soon to where I can upload 2+ videos for you guys a day at least. And I'm really looking forward to that, because as of right now, if there's a Dragon Ball news thing that comes out and then a Tuesday rolls around, Dragon Ball takes up 2 days in a row. And that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of unfair because I can't predict when Dragon Ball is going to come out with more news and all that stuff. So I'm sorry about that, but hopefully very soon my Grand Theft Auto stuff will be taken care of. I'll be able to upload 2 videos a day, so you Grand Theft Auto guys will always have something to watch. But moving on from that, there's 3 levels of gameplay here. I just finished the first one. And yeah, just look at how awesome this game is. I'm going to get to it in a minute. But aside from Grand Theft Auto, The Last of Us just ended, which means as soon as my Grand Theft Auto Online shenanigans end, which relatively soon they will be, I've got a new playthrough slot open up. That playthrough slot is going to be the first of my old nostalgic games run through. When I first started this channel, I had the idea of doing 2 playthroughs at a time, and also keeping up with my Dragon Ball news, which I'm doing. But I had the idea of doing 2 playthroughs at a time. One game that I would be doing would be like a brand new game that just hit the shelves, no one knew anything about it, and me and the viewer, you guys would be going through it together for the first time. That was the one thing I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with Grand Theft Auto 5, that's what I did with Tomb Raider, that's what I did with Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, kinda. It had been out for a couple weeks. Same thing with The Last of Us, it had been out for a couple weeks. But the other thing that I haven't got to do that I wanted to do, I wanted to do an old game that I loved, like from my childhood, or even from my teenage years, even if it's just 2 or 3 years old. I want to do a game that's not new, didn't just hit the shelves. Grand Theft Auto 4 was kinda that, but that was really Road to Grand Theft Auto 5, so I don't count it. Yeah. A new game, or an old game, it doesn't even have to be old, just a game that's not the newest thing in the world that I love to do. And that's what I'm going to be starting as soon as Grand Theft Auto Online shenanigans are done. I'm going to be playing a game for you guys called Banjo and Kazooie. Now, a lot of you guys know what that is. Some of you guys probably don't. It's an old game for the Nintendo 64. It got ported over to the Xbox 360 because Microsoft bought Rare, the company that made the game. But anyway, It got ported over the Xbox 360, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. I want the opportunity to show you guys these games, and I want to play them for you, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot for me, because with the new game, you never really know if it's going to be good or bad. Like Grand Theft Auto, we knew it was going to be good, but with a new game, sometimes, I mean, you know, it's iffy, and I can always guarantee I'm going to have fun as long as I'm doing that one old nostalgic playthrough of games that I love. As soon as this one's over, I just hit the goal ring here. Sorry to get off topic. I'm going to switch over to a new character called Shadow. And one last time, I will tie this in a minute. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie's coming up. The only thing about the old nostalgic games, for the most part, not all of them by far, but for the most part, they're kind of like... Banjo-Kazooie's like a cartoony, almost more for kids thing. I want to hit old Marios. I want to do Super Mario Sunshine, maybe Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy, and Super Mario Galaxy 2. I want to hit all 4 of those at one point in time. Eventually, somewhere down the road. This game right here is one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game of all time. This is Sonic Adventure 2. Look at how fast you feel the whole time you're playing through this. Look at all the jumps I'm doing, all the cool shit. I'm blowing up robots. This is one of my favorite games of all time, but some people may not like it because it's cartoony and it's old, but I love that. This game can be a badass game if you play through it or if you watch me play through it. This game is really great. Like I said, some people who are into the Grand Theft Auto and the realistic stuff, you're not going to miss out either, because a couple other oldish games I want to get to. I want to play every game in the Assassin's Creed series for you guys. I want to do Assassin's Creed 1 all the way up to Black Flag. Now, me personally, I got halfway through 3 and I haven't finished it yet. I need to go back and do that. But, I mean, for the sake of the channel, I would totally go back and play through all the Assassin's Creed. Mirror's Edge. Have you guys ever heard of Mirror's Edge? Because if you haven't, you're missing out on a great game. The game was really fun. It's about free running and guns. You don't use guns very much. You can if you want, but I never choose to. But it's free running. You're literally running through the city, running on rooftops, jumping buildings and shit like that, trying to like outrun people and stuff. That game is amazing. That's another nostalgic game I want to hit for you guys. But the idea of this is that I want to play through a game that either you guys haven't seen played before or didn't even know about, that maybe you guys, I mean, you know, maybe I can show you guys how awesome the game is. You guys go pick up the game for yourself, and then you get to enjoy it. It's just something you would have missed unless I showed you. Or you have played the game, and it's old, and it's nostalgic, and it's really awesome for you to see another guy going back and playing through that super awesome game again. Maybe it makes you want to pick it up and play through it again. But that's the idea. Next playthrough coming at you is Banjo-Kazooie. I hope you guys give it a lot of support, because despite what happens, I am going to be doing this nostalgic run. I love these old games too much to not do it. But I hope you guys are supportive of the new nostalgic way I'm going through. And let me remind you, that's only one half of the playthroughs you're going to get hit with. The other half being something new, something that just came out. Maybe when I pick up a PS4, I'll pick up on that. I know my next new playthrough game is going to be Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z when that one comes out in January. I know that's what it's going to be. I have to do that one. I'm too big of a Dragon Ball fan to pass that one up. But so yeah, we got Dragon Ball coming out in January. The new nostalgic playthrough, I hope you guys are really supportive of that, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And when the PS4 hits, for sure, 100%. Well, I mean, the PS4 has hit, but PS4 starts coming out with games as soon as I can scrape up enough to where I think I'm alright to get the PS4, for sure. PS4 is going to happen. It's going to be amazing, and going to do a whole shitload of playthroughs of it, a whole next gen. I'm pumped for a next gen. I just want the next gen to be all, I mean, you know, ready. I want it to be the best next gen it can be by the time I pick it up. I don't want it to be the buggy version that's out now where everything's kind of glitchy and you got to wait for a few updates to come out on most stuff. But yeah, also in the nostalgic games, I forgot to mention sports games. I want to do a Madden playthrough, but this video is wrapping up. Let me guys know what you think of anything I've said here in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Sonic Adventure 2. This game is amazing. I want it to be one of the first nostalgic games I get to. And yeah, that'll wrap it up here. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and my thoughts on the PS4 and future playthroughs. I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace.